Hello and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. Today I want to read The Little Brain People by Andrew Newman, illustrated by Alexis Aronson. This is a Conscious Stories Raising Mindful Kids book, and I have read a few of these books in the past, but it's been a little while. And recently, over the holidays, and I say holidays because Christmas and my birthday are about a month apart, and I was gifted almost the entire set of these books. So now I have my own copy of all of these books. So I will be working my way through reading through some of these books for my Therapy Book Thursday story reading. So I want to go ahead and start with this one. This is one of the newer books in the series. I think, and maybe it's just newer to me, but I found this one and I read it. I read it to my kids. I'm really excited to share it with you. It talks about our serotonin, dopamine, adrenaline, and oxytocin, and it does that in a kid's picture book and explains it in a really good way that I thought was really helpful. So I hope that you enjoy this story too, and how all of these chemicals in our brain work together to help us solve problems and help us to feel a certain way and what we can do about it with this book, The Little Brain People. The Little Brain People, to all who think. Now, one of the other really cool things about this book is that in every book, we have a snuggle breathing meditation exercise in the beginning before you start reading. So we're going to go ahead and do that before we read this book today. So, an easy breathing meditation, snuggle breathing. Our story begins with us breathing together. Say each line aloud, and then take a slow, deep breath in and out. I breathe for me. I breathe for you. I breathe for us. I breathe for all that surrounds us. Once upon a time, on a very ordinary day, deep in the center of a very ordinary brain, a scary thing happened. Deep in the center of this brain lived the little brain people. Dopamine was very good at solving puzzling problems and making challenging choices. His twin sister, Serotonin, was best at growing feelings of love, joy, and happiness. On most days, you could see the twins happily relaxing in the front of the brain, but not on this day. On this day, there was a problem. A loud clattering bang gave serotonin and dopamine a fright. A very big fright. Ah, yelled Serotonin, curling up in a ball, whimpering. The world is falling on our heads, shouted Dopamine, running to hit the panic button. Cousin Adrenaline jumped into action, bursting from his security watchtower, barking instructions. Danger, danger, danger! It's not safe, it's not safe, it's not safe! The echoing screams of frightened little brain people filled all the pathways with worry and fear as everyone braced for lockdown. In the cloud of chaos, serotonin and dopamine collided and started fighting for no good reason. Totally overwhelmed, the whole brain just froze. Luckily, Oxytocin had missed all the drama. She'd been sitting on the potty. Whoa, what happened here? She said, her teeth chattering. Ugh. She paused, breathing calmly, wondering how to help her panicked, frozen friends. They must be having a yucky brain moment, said Oxytocin. I know what to do. She walked to the front of the brain and gently touched the all clear reset button. Beautiful music played as Oxytocin's calming voice flowed through all the frozen pathways. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Sighed serotonin and dopamine, taking deep breaths while wiggling their fingers and toes. Oh, well, huffed Adrenaline as he sulked back to the watchtower, knowing that his job was done. The twins chatted happily as they returned to the front of the brain. That was scary, said Serotonin. I'm sorry I got mad at you. I feel happy again. I'm sorry too, replied Dopamine. That was confusing for me. I'm glad I can think clearly now. That night, the twins snuggled together with their family of little brain people, grateful to be feeling safe and loved once again. They all got the best night's sleep ever. The end. But wait, there's more. Also in these Conscious Stories books is an activity in the back. And there's also an even further activity, which I'll show you when we're done. So there's a little quote here. As children develop, their brains mirror their parents' brain. So ask some questions. How are your little brain people feeling? It helps to know how your little brain people are doing so you can reset and restore calm when needed. Practicing now will help you feel more safe and loved the next time a yucky brain moment is starting. So calm and reset brain balance barometer. So there's a brain balance barometer here. You can kind of see it has three different color areas, green, orange, and purple. And we have the calm, focused, happy of green, the sighing, breathing, and relaxing of restoring calm in the purple. And we have the frightened, fighting, and frozen yucky brain moment area in the orange-white right here, okay? So how are your little brain people doing? put your finger on the barometer to share how they feel. So you can pick where you are right now on this barometer. So let's take a second to do that. Did you find where you are? Now let's practice pressing the all clear button, the all clear reset button, which is right here in the middle. And that is what Oxytocin did. Remember when she was frozen, she came and pressed the reset button to get everybody back to normal. Okay, so some things you can do after we press the all clear button. Go ahead. Got it? Sigh loudly. Breathe into your belly. So we take a breath through our nose and fill our belly up like a balloon. Stretch and relax. Stretch. Whew. Play calming music, which I don't have right now. Yawn and snuggle. And snuggle with somebody you love, or give yourself a nice big hug. And say, you are safe. You are safe. You are safe. Now tuck your little brain people in and say, thank you, dopamine, for helping me think clearly. Thank you, serotonin, for making me happy. Thank you, adrenaline, for keeping me safe. And thank you, oxytocin, for keeping me calm. So this is an exercise that you can do when you read this book. I hope you enjoyed that little activity. And one last thing that he has in this book is some stickers. So I know one of the first books that I have didn't have the stickers in it, but the stickers are for sharing and for our star counter. So there's some stars here, okay? And you can share that I balanced my brain with these stickers. And the star counter can go in the back of your book, right back here. And you can color these in, or you can put a sticker to show how many times you've read this book. Every time you breathe together and read aloud, you make a star shine in the night sky. Color in a star to count how many times you have read this book. Or you can add your little star stickers. So I hope you enjoyed this book today. I really like how they incorporated our neurotransmitters and talk about how they can help us and what they do, especially what they do for us. And this can be very helpful. I found it helpful as an adult to visualize how exactly these things work in our system, our reward system, our fight or flight system. So hopefully you can use this book to share with your children, your students, your clients. You can get yourself a copy at consciousstories.com. I believe you can also find them on Amazon. All books that I read here on my sessions here, you can find on my Amazon affiliate list. So all the books that I've ever read in my Therapy Book Thursdays are in there. You can find this along with all the other books that I have. Thank you for joining me today for Therapy Book Thursday, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a wonderful rest of your day.